Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Sunday Funday. What's everybody got going on today?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Oops, I suppose I could shut mine down, huh? I do that a lot. I forget to turn that sucker off. But, the DeLorean is printing away here. I don't know if you can see it. No, it's TV's in the name, but anyway, he's it's moved back a little bit, but yeah, there's a little bit printed so far.
Yep.
Good morning.
Good morning, Don.
There he is.
How's everything going?
We're wondering where you were.
Didn't know where Donald went this morning.
Oh, a couple more cookie cutters. Nice. Yeah, I got to start printing some too.
Yeah, I got 3 more that being sent to printer already.
Yeah. Yep.
A panda, Winnie the Pooh, and a unicorn.
Oh man, Amazon, they're such idiots, huh?
Yep.
I can't.
That they are.
Yeah. The right hand doesn't know what the left hand says. The left hand says something that the right hand denies. Oh man.
Well, and the worst part about it is you can go through eBay, you can go through PayPal, you can go through all these other places, and they have no problem going across borders.
Yeah.
Amazon wants you to do all this business with them, but they don't provide anything for service.
Yeah. I sent a message to that Amazon seller from that right?
Yeah.
450 millimeter on Amazon.com and asked him, hey, you have that in Amazon DE2. And I wanted to purchase that over Amazon.com because I had a gift card to buy that.
Yep.
And Amazon.com is telling me, nope, you won't send that to my address. Now, what the hell is going on? And I'm still waiting for an answer from him.
Yep.
I mean, today's Sunday. Who knows? Maybe I'll get an answer tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old Amazon, they say the refund processing will take 7 to 10 days.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Those assholes. A-holes.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. At least their name starts with the correct. It starts with an A.
Yeah. Really?
They're going to Walmart. I need glue sticks. Yeah, this is not.
Yeah, but let me get this D9. Oh, wait. Laptop fired up.
Oh, no. Good morning, John. I'm sorry, you know what I haven't done. Let me get that for you. How you doing this morning, John?
Hey, Tom. Good morning. Which one?
There you go, John. If you want to jump in. I was live streaming until 3 o'clock this morning
Yeah.
with Green Bay Wacky.
Until 3 o'clock. Wow.
God damn. You have a freaking phone here. I mean, what good is a cell phone if you don't take it with you? But dumbass. Totally irritated. Yeah, Tom drew up that robot thing for me, and it's really funny because, well, I guess I showed you guys yesterday, didn't I? Maybe, but from what he drew and what I drew, that I'm really crude at drawing, but it's not too far off from each other. Seen one in Discord.
Uh-huh.
They're pretty close to the same thing, so I guess they're kind of on the right track, I think. Hey, Pop-Up Project Ed, how's it going?
Hey, Ed, good morning. How you doing?
Morning, Papa.
That is Green Bay Wacky. I don't know. He's a goofy guy. I invited him on here Monday, But he live streams at all different kinds of times, man. He live streamed, I think, 3 different times yesterday.
Who was that?
Green Bay Wacky.
Green Bay Wacky. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he has nothing to do with 3D printing. He just hosts a wacky show.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think half the time they're all on drugs, but I don't know.
Huh? Hey, DeLorean 3D printing the Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just posted a video, 10K subscriber giveaway.
Yep, I already did that one.
Yeah.
Put a link. I already did that one, but put a link up for everybody. Yeah, because he's got a lot of good prizes.
Oh, yeah. Let me post a link here.
He does a lot of filament reviews and print reviews, I guess. But,
Yes, he does. I mean, he's a nice guy.
yeah. And when he used to live stream all the time in whatever country he was in, I used to talk to him all the time online.
He was over there in Russia.
Is that where you think he was?
Yeah. I don't even think that. I know it.
How do you know that?
Oh,
I know he never wanted to tell anybody.
where he was, yeah.
Or did he end up telling them after he left?
No, a couple of videos before that, he slipped out and said a couple of words, and I knew exactly where he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because if you say a couple of words in Russian, then you have to be there.
Well, you should. More than likely, there should be there.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, but understandable.
I don't know which company that is that he's working for, but he has to move around a lot.
Yeah, I know. Hey, 3D Maker Kid, good morning.
Hey.
Links up above. Do you want to jump in before you have to go to church?
Hey, Bennett, how you doing?
Been doing a lot of game playing, huh?
Whatever.
Hey, there he is.
There he is. Good morning.
Morning.
How's everything running for you?
Not half bad. I mean, I can't really do anything on my printer right now because Arduino makes is sending me a just regular CR10 board, and he's going to use that one for his new printer.
Couldn't get that one running on there?
Nah. Plus, he probably needs it more than me, given that he's like building his custom printer anyway. So.
Yeah.
And he's going to send you a original CR10 board, huh?
Yep.
Well, who knows? That might be better. Then you won't have you won't have any problems with the connections and stuff like that.
And he's also putting a bootloader on it for me.
Cool.
That's the biggest thing.
Cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
That means then you can get that TH, or do you already have it? From Timothy Hoagland.
No, I don't have that.
Yeah.
It's a good firmware to have on the reality printers.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
I have it on both my enders. I probably should have updated the firmware on my Tornado before I started the DeLorean. But
yeah, the good thing is you already have a bootloader on that, so that'd be a lot easier for you to install everything.
Oh yeah, and I don't have to make another case for the board either.
Nope.
Nope.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Ed, you were going to go cut a tree down today.
I definitely need a third monitor here. With 2 monitors, I can't do everything I need to do at once.
Hey, I need a second monitor.
I need to get my other 2 monitors up and running. So I have 4 of my monitors.
That's why I got to go down and pull my other monitor from downstairs. Then I'll have 4 sitting here.
That's the biggest thing about my, well, besides processing power, my darn 4 monitors, man. This 2 monitor crap just ain't quite it. I was thinking about hooking up my my tree. See if I can get my tree hooked up to this table. And as soon as I do all that, we'll find a place and we'll move. That's all right. Well, Bennett, it sounds like you need another printer.
No, you aren't going to convince me on that yet.
Well, you need another one, so when one breaks down, you have a backup.
That was the whole thing with the CR10. And we all know, we see how that went.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd love to have like a Mark III or something, but.
Oh, yeah.
Who wouldn't?
You just can't quite afford that one now, can you?
Nah.
I'm going to, after tax season, I wouldn't buy one of them, really. I mean, they're nice printers and all. I mean, unless I had unlimited, crap load of money. You get too many other printers,
Yeah.
You get 3 or 4 printers for the amount of money that costs.
The main thing for me there is like the 24/7 tech support and all that.
Yeah, but you're learning. You got your tech support right here,
Yeah.
Community,
Definitely.
Hey, good morning, Matt.
Hey, Matt. Good morning.
I got 2 running.
Oh, he's got 6 machines running. Wow.
Jeez.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt, don't forget, you need a solar system on top of that roof so that you can save on your electric bill.
Yeah. Hey, you guys gonna jump in this morning here or what?
Hey, Clyde, good morning.
You really know that's a good phone case whenever you have to use a electronic removal tool to get the case off.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Or at least a pry bar.
Yeah.
That's done.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't a video this morning, huh? All right, I'll have to get in touch with that red light, see if he's got a AMD chip. What board did you have there again? What socket? E?
Let's say, yeah. Oh. LG 1150.
1150.
1150.
Okay.
1150.
Yep. Yeah, so
Oh, great! It's those Intel chips.
get in touch with Red Light, see if he's got a decent chip for that board. Maybe buy a chip from him and a board from you.
Yeah, like I said, it's an MSI gaming board with the Z97 chipset.
Meanwhile, on the AMD side, you have 2 sockets or 3 sockets for everything.
But it's sitting here doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely put it to use. I need to put some crap on eBay.
Yeah, like I said, it'll handle up to 3 video cards. Got Sound Blaster in it.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. 6 monitors.
And plus it has DVI, VGA, and HDMI outputs. It's got a built-on, so you can actually run, if need be, you can run 8 monitors total.
Wait, so is that just on the motherboard? All those?
Well,
Yeah,
it has the outputs. You can handle 2 monitors from the motherboard. Then you have three video cards you can install.
I think I can handle 5 monitors with just my video card. I think.
Yeah, all depends on which ones.
Or at least that's how many ports there are.
Yeah. Yep.
1, 5. That is.
PC's running good, though, huh, Bennett?
Yes, very nicely actually.
That's good.
Been overclocking for over 2 weeks now. So it works fine.
Suppose you do that, you game. That's why, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I really just want to buy this video card to resell.
Yeah, they haven't come down enough in prices yet.
Yeah, this one's $40.
Oh, right.
GTX 950. It has about the same performance as one of the newer ones. I think it's a 1050. Has about the same performance as. It's just a couple generations older.
Oh, okay.
And NVIDIA kind of went stupid on their updates.
Ray tracing. I honestly don't even think that they know what they're doing.
No.
Anymore.
Well, the kicker is they very small performance upgrades, and they come out and think that people are going to spend $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000 for a new video card with a very, very small boost in performance.
Yeah.
The one thing they did do with the newest video cards though is you can actually run them in 4-way SLI, which is completely why do you need that for these video cards? But okay, it works. It works. Big deal. Yay.
Well, that's a very select few that can afford not only that many video cards, but that many good monitors and stuff to run.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you just buy TVs. You know, that's all you need.
It's kind of like buying a Bugatti Veyron to drive a quarter of a mile down the street to go grocery shopping, you know?
1050, 1060, 1080.
I've got one other card I got sitting here. This is a R9 290.
I have a. No, go ahead.
This one's got the 2 DVI, HDMI, and the display port. A big heavy heat sink on it and everything.
Yep.
That's
Looks about the same as my 580.
Yep.
I mean, the cheapest RTX 2080 Ti that NVIDIA just came out with is $1,319.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
in their market, looking at people that are gaming, now how many people out there can afford that just on the gift card?
Like, it's pretty much only for the people who actually make money gaming. Or just have a really, really big budget to get.
Well, they're still riding on the high of the Bitcoin, the bit mining crowd.
Well, I think that's.
Man, eventually that stuff's all gonna just drop. You know there's gonna be so many video cards on the market that nobody's gonna be able to get crap for them.
Well, the big thing now with the Bitcoin is old George Soros, his son, just invested on basically buying up about half of the Bitcoin market.
Oh yeah.
He bought half the Bitcoin market?
Yeah.
He bought $2 billion worth of Bitcoin.
Yep. Yep.
Who did that?
Some idiot.
Because they went through, see, George Soros corporations, they went in and they bought PayPal and the associated banking around it. And they're buying, like I said, into 50% of the Bitcoin market. So they're on the old thing where they're just trying to collapse the U.S. market.
Uh-huh.
And Bitcoin is so low right now.
But, I mean, that's, Soros, they're funding the caravan invasions of these other countries. And so is the UN. They're just trying to collapse the economy in the U.S. That's how they make money. If you do any research on Soros, you'll find out that he goes into countries and collapses the government and makes money off of it.
Yeah.
Then you get the people, oh, that's just a conspiracy theory. Well, when you see it happen many times in many countries, it's no longer a conspiracy.
Yeah.
It's no. I didn't even open it.
What were you looking at doing a new computer, Wiles?
I'm just I blew up my computer the other day and took out 3 hard drives and not 100% sure all what yet, but can't get Windows 10 running yet.
How did your computer blow up?
Well, that was my fault.
Long story.
No, it's a short story. It just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I had a camera or HDMI cable plugged into the front of my computer.
Yeah.
And with my neuropathy, I can't feel my feet or the lower part of my legs and stuff around my ankles and shins. And I kicked it and I broke it off in the computer. And so I wasn't thinking, and I grabbed a frickin' needle nose and reached down there to grab it to pull it out, and went pop. Went all kinds of bye-bye.
Is that what they call an oops?
Yep. So I've been using my uncle's piece of crap computer that can barely live stream, much less slice something. I had the DeLorean slicing for 2 hours yesterday, and it never finished.
Oh, man.
And so after the live stream, I sliced it, and it only took like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, so So when you're online, it takes forever to slice.
Yep. Hey, Mad Mike, how's it going? It's only.
Yeah, now I'm gonna figure out how to make a part for the waves vacuum cleaner.
Good morning. Good morning, Mad Mike.
Huh? Break the vacuum cleaner?
And a wife did. I guess that's one way to get it to stop.
You just wanted out of housework.
No.
Oh, well. It's like the old cartoon. Yep, you got your flag. That's it. That's good with this one. Should roll up.
So you got a break coming up from school, huh?
Sunday.
Yeah. And I also have the whole week off, so
Oh, do you?
yeah, I'll probably be here a good bit. What the heck? What is this? A Craigslist deal on the Intel Core i3 540, 3 gigahertz, 2 cores, 4 threads. Socket is 1156 for $10. Yeah, I'm not believing that one.
That's not a scam.
I kind of want to actually buy it and see what happens. It's a terrible idea, but pulled from a working system, or did it work after you took it out, and that's why it's a working system?
Yeah, worked afterwards very well. But happens, yeah. One day we'll get going.
Why the heck is someone selling 4 1 gigabyte sticks of DDR3 RAM?
Why would you buy a 1 gigabyte stick?
I know. Like, I mean, $10 for 4 gigabytes of RAM isn't bad, but then you can't upgrade your RAM at all.
You have to get a stack or stack the damn thing. Away we go. See what happens here this morning. I suppose I tilt the camera down a little bit over there. I want to see what I'm doing.
Ooh, 22-inch LCD monitor for $40. Never mind it. Oh, no. Nope. Assorted sticks of server RAM. What? $1 each.
It's coffee time.
System is sorted. That
Oh, so
covered.
Yeah.
In any system images.
Hey, Mike.
Yep.
A buddy of mine asked me yesterday evening, hey, Don, do you have enough parts to build another printer? And I knew exactly what he was going to be getting to, you know, like me giving him all the parts so that he can build a printer or help him out building a printer. And
Is that your son or something?
No, he's just some random guy they met on the street.
No, I'm just giving Don credit again.
that's a good friend. It's a good friend, but you know, he can't afford to buy a printer.
Well, neither can you.
If he can't afford to buy the printer, how's he going to be able to afford the filaments to run the printer?
That's it, you know. Because I'm afraid, you know, he'd be coming all the time over to me, say, "Hey, Don, you have some filament for me? I need some red. I need some green. I need some blue. I need some white. I need some black." You know, seeing all the filament that I have here. And if I tell him, "Hey, give me 15, give me 20 euros for that roll, or give me 10 euros for that roll," all depends on what it costs. You know,
Start a business.
I'd have to wait for that money.
So I just found something called Kingston Hyperblue 16 gigabytes of RAM, Wi-Fi.
Yeah. What are you looking at there, Bennett?
I'm just looking at a bunch of Craigslist listings and seeing what ridiculous stuff I can find.
Okay.
Be careful on Craigslist.
Mainly computer parts. 490 watt. That's not a good source. No.
Oh,
And Craigslist's not really for nice young men under the age of 18.
eBay's better.
yeah. Whereby, you know, Bennett, you have the source with Craigslist, eBay, and Amazon. And if you're looking for something new or almost new, you have to check all three.
Well, I mean, sometimes you can find a hell of a deal on Amazon or on Craigslist, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we don't have that Craigslist over here, but we have something that's called eBay Kleinanzeigen. That's eBay small advertisements. That's from private to private. That's something like a Craigslist.
yeah,
But yeah, that's all used, nothing new. And you never know what you're going to get. Lots of times people have been complaining. You know, they find something that they want, they buy it, they make a payment for it, and they never receive that item.
Mm-hmm.
Because eBay, they keep their hands off, you know. They say, "Hey, this is from private to private. We do not collect any fees for the selling or anything else. So don't contact us if you have a problem with that seller."
yeah.
The only thing you can do there is, you know, if that seller happens to have PayPal, then you have to send that money through PayPal. And if he demands that you make a bank wire transfer, say no.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got to face to face and PayPal.
Yeah.
Let's see if this one do the job.
I hate it where people don't put buy now lists or prices on auctions on eBay.
Yeah,
Over here, some people do that.
Barely anybody does over here anymore, I think.
Yeah. Oh, but I love that. You know, buy now for 50, and you see an item used, and you might say it's only worth 20, right? And if it's something that I just need or want, I'll beat €1 on it, and all of a sudden that buy now is gone.
yeah. You gotta watch all that crap, man.
Yeah, but every once in a while, the funniest thing is, you know, buy now for 50, and then somebody beats on it, And all of a sudden, you know, everybody else starts beating on it. And instead of buying out for 50, he's getting something like 60 or 70 for it.
Yeah.
Yep. Because everybody just wants to outdo each other.
Yeah.
This guy looks like a reputable source.
So, carbon. There's a carbon. Okay, that means I can heat this baby up. Get that blue filament out.
I was thinking about print. I should have maybe have sped it up a little bit more, huh? Could have really cruised down these edges and stuff. Turn up to about 100 millimeters a second.
Yeah.
On the DeLorean, turn it to 100 millimeters a second.
That infill looks a little bit fuzzy.
No, that's fine.
Or is that just stringy?
Yeah, a little bit of stringing in there.
Oh, okay. Well, in infill, that doesn't make a difference. Main thing is outside looks good. Yeah, how many millimeters high is that print now?
What's that?
I say, how many millimeters high is that print now?
Right now, well, I just checked it. It was 5.5 or 555. Yeah, it's 60 millimeters high right now.
Wow. And how long has that been printing?
19 and a half hours.
Junge. I think for the next part you need to jack up your print speed a little bit.
Well, that's 70 millimeters a second.
How much?
70.
Wow. And what did it say? What was that? 60 hours or something like that?
3 days, 18 hours, and 10 minutes.
Well, you beat me from time here. My longest time was 56 hours.
What, your longest print time?
Yeah.
My longest was 90 some.
Huh? Bennett, what did you print?
I
Huh?
printed it very, very slow.
Why did you print that so slow?
Because I wanted it to have better surface quality, and my printer wasn't going to have anything to do while I was going on vacation anyway. So.
Uh-huh.
Then if you're printing,
I mean, what I'd also like to print is that T800 bust, you know?
yeah, no
But-
kidding, huh? Yeah.
But that thing it takes like 70, 80 hours to print too. And with only one printer, no way.
That's why you need a second one.
Yeah. Oh,
Just a second, I have to look.
Oh, Bennett, you haven't been watching our live videos the last week?
To be honest, no, I have been off.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, my videos are a little bit rough.
oh. Let me see.
Not being able to interact with us idiots and just watch us mumble around for 4 or 5 hours. Not that easy. Let me look up because I got it all in here. I forget.
Let me see here.
So, I was on my video last night. Bring up another.
Bennett, can you see in the corner? Can you see in the corner there what my camera is showing you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the 210 by 210 by 300 hypercube that I'm building. And right now I'm at the point where I need to get a longer lead screw. Then I have to get my stop switches. And then I have to get the large board. And I think I have everything that I need.
Hold on a second. Almost there. This turtle computer, man. Just hold on. Should be good.
Oops.
Yeah.
There we go. No.
Yeah, I know mine too. Oh man. God, I hate this freaking computer. If I can get mine fixed, man, I'll just freaking dump this thing. Dump this screen and start over.
What's wrong, Mike? You having problems?
Oh, the stupid computer, man. I'm trying to find something and it's just not playing well.
Uh-oh.
You know? It's just the turtleness I just can't take.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. And extruder gear I have to get too.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I have everything together.
I hate when these tiny screws don't come out of the holes that they're in.
What do you got to do with your cell phone there, Bennett?
This is one of our old ones. I just want to see what's inside of it.
Oh, okay.
It's actually bricked anyways, so.
Scroll down, dummy.
I also got a 32 gigabyte SD card out of it, so I'll take it.
Hey,
It's 284.9 millimeters by 271 millimeters by 298 millimeters. 70 millimeters a second, 0.6 nozzle, 684 meters of filament.
684 meters.
Yeah,
You know that's 2 rolls of filament.
yeah.
Okay.
I know. What can I do?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
That's why the infill's so big, man. It's only got 10% infill.
Yeah.
You know? Should have seen it before. It was like 1,200 when first time I sliced it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Doc's sending me on the 25th. He's sending me money to buy some more filament.
Uh-huh.
I need another 3 rolls.
Yeah, thank God for that, huh?
Yeah.
Or thank Doc for that.
I mean, I could have probably got by with a couple less rolls of filament, but I wanted to make it as big as I could, you know?
Yeah.
If you're going to make something big, you might as well make it big, right?
Hey, for why's the reason that we have those big printers, huh?
Well, see, I would only have been able to do the 100% because this part here was actually supposed to be laying flat.
Uh-huh.
And it filled basically my whole build plate. So I stood it up on its ass end.
Yeah.
And then turned it, and it gave me an extra 23%. I tell you, man, I got everything I could out of it. I actually could have made this part bigger, but the front end I couldn't make bigger than 23%.
Uh-huh.
Bigger. I don't know why I'm sitting there eating these. I do not like them.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out where this hidden screw is.
That ends rough.
What's in it?
Dill flavored cheese curds. Well, this ain't that big of a printer. It's only 300 by 300 by 400. I'm glad I didn't have the 500 by 500, man.
Uh-oh.
God. It would have took 10 rows to print this sucker. Just one part.
Yeah. Mike would have gone crazy.
And just, this is $11 a roll of filament. And so you figure, even at $11 a roll, this thing's still going to cost $60, $70 to print just in filament.
Oh.
Should I just install Windows 7 again? And go out and see if I can get Windows 10 again? You think?
You already had it, so you should be able to get Windows 10 back.
Yeah, because then I'm using all the same hardware anyways.
Yep.
And I had Windows 7 Professional on here when I upgraded to Windows 10.
Yeah.
This is the actual disk that I use, so what the hell? I'm just done messing around getting the computer back. So, oh man, that needs a little get this crappy thing in again.
Yeah, Mike, the next question is if Windows 7 Professional has all the drivers and everything that you need for your hardware, for your mic, for your...
You know what? I'm going to cancel this. Because there was one spot in here that had installed drivers.
Yeah.
Well, ain't there load drivers?
Ah, okay. Now I understand.
What'd you do?
I was trying to figure out how to get the plastic cover off this thing.
You can find the hidden screw.
No, you have to slide it off in a certain way.
That's what I gotta do. I can try that. Where's my button? I need a button. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I ended up getting 5 subs last night
Ah, cool.
during Green Bay Wacky's thing. I think it up to 193 subs now.
Oh,
Nice. By the time you get up to the 250, I would say.
Yeah. Well, once I hit the 200, the 250 will come quick, and then it slows down. I mean, that's the way how it's been going.
Yeah.
It's been get halfway there, and then it slows right down.
Any of you guys know Techie Dad?
Who?
Techie Dad.
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's somewhere around 57, 58 subscribers. He did a giveaway last night.
Yeah.
Or better said, this morning. Yeah, for 50 subscribers, He had a couple of things to give away there.
For how many subscribers?
50.
50.
Yeah.
Hey, I did the same thing.
I was going to do it for 100, but I didn't. I think I'll do it for 200.
Yeah.
Okay, is there a treat?
I got an extra 3D pen I don't want.
Is that one of those low temp 3D pins?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I definitely don't need 2 of them.
Yeah, I definitely don't need one of them.
Yeah. Well, another one I really don't want to give away because it's opened. Used. My daughter got that new one for her birthday, so.
What's that there, Clyde? You only have small printers, huh? Come on.
I'm supposed to have to install this on my big drive, right? Because 100 megabyte ain't big enough.
Hey, Mike, you already have a system installed on your computer, right?
It just won't recognize it.
Oh.
So now I'm wiping it and starting over with Windows 7. So, but with my other hard drive, with my small hard drive, I can boot up and read everything off of this hard drive. So, I don't know.
And that's what I would do until you get everything backed up.
Yeah.
Well, I put everything up in the cloud pretty much.
Yeah. Normally, what I always do when I build up my computers, I use a small 500, and I have my Windows and all my programs and everything on that one, and then a 1 or 2 terabyte as a second hard disk, where all of my data goes on to.
Yeah.
But yeah, my last crash that I had that threw me back a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So right now I only have a 500 in my PC, and that has to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had 120 gig and a 2 tera. Right
Yeah.
now, I used to have in here. I had 3 2 terabytes and two 2 terabytes and one terabyte. But after
I
my
have a
bullshit-
1 terabyte HDD and then a 120 gigabyte SSD for booting.
That's a good combination. And your system boots up fast, right?
Yeah, like a couple seconds usually.
Yeah. That's something I'd like to do. Get 120, 160, 180, 200 gig SSD and use that as the main hard disk with the Windows and all the programs on it. But hey, Ben,
Yeah.
do you have an idea with the SSDs?
Yeah.
They always say expected lifetime for a normal hard
Hard drive.
Yeah, normal hard drive. What would you do? You have any idea what they say what the life expand is for SSD?
SSDs, I know that it's a lot longer because there's no moving parts in them.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But,
that's I don't know the exact time, but I'm gonna say it's like 20 years or something. It's probably something insane. Getting spammed again.
The average heavy use lifespan of an SSD is about 5 years.
Okay.
That's heavy use.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta go.
huh?
I gotta go. Yep.
Uh,
See ya.
time for church.
Listen later, brother.
Yeah, take care, Ben. What was that? What did you say there, Mr. D?
The average lifespan of a SSD
Yeah,
under heavy use is about 5 years.
under heavy use.
Yep, and that's because the memory locations in here only can be written to and overwritten so many times.
Yeah. That's that.
Before it fails.
Yeah, that's something that wonders me. You know.
Well, the thing of it is I use this.
Yeah.
Well, not this one, but the one that's in the computer as a boot drive
Yeah.
for the operating system and all the crucial data.
Yeah.
And then I run an actual spinning drive for all the working data.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That's what I wanted to do with this PC that I'm building up. Get something like 120, 150 gig SSD.
Yeah, this is a 250.
Yeah, or even a 250. But
Like I said, Dell had the Samsung, the 960 Egos. They were like $100 for a 500 gig.
Yeah, them things have really come down in price.
Yeah, really.
Because what I do is I have my boot drive, the 500 gig, and any program I want to run quick, like Cura and a few of the other ones, I throw on the SSD.
Yeah.
But then the data locations, the stuff that's being written to and read from a lot, I put on the spinning drive.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've got 2-3 terabyte drives for that. And what it is 1 terabyte is just a standard drive, and then the second drive is actually a mirror drive. It mirrors it. It only sees 3 terabyte, even though there's 2 3 terabyte drives.
Yeah.
If I ever have a failure, there's another drive sitting right there with the same data on it.
Yeah.
Because it's written to at the same time.
That's always good to have. Especially when you're working with a lot of data all the time,
Then I have my backup drive. I've got 6 terabytes in backup drive.
In a NAS?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Nice.
cool. Yeah, that's something that I want to get built up at one point or another too, is a NAS system. I've been trying to get a 2-bay NAS storage unit used in eBay. You can't believe it. Over here, you can't get one that is good for under 50, 60, 70, 80 euros. And if it has a name on it, it might even go up to 100 euros or more. And that's for a 2-bay.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking,
And what it is now is with the Raspberry Pi, you can make yourself a little NAS system.
huh?
You can make yourself a little NAS drive system out of the Raspberry Pis.
Tell me more.
If you look up at the Raspberry Pi project and just look up, a NAS system, they have all the software, everything you need to run a NAS on the Raspberry Pis.
Could I also use that Raspberry Pi W that I have?
That's kind of
Uh,
the W just doesn't have enough horsepower.
Okay. Okay.
Morning, Tom.
What is up?
Good morning, then.
You guys want to see something kind of
Good
funny?
morning, Australia Shalama.
I set my it's hard to do a cold pull with that thing because of the big long Bowden tube and everything.
Yeah.
So I set my let's get the duet. So I set the unload temperature at 120 degrees, which is kind of low.
Yeah. For cold pull, yeah.
What the hell it did? Can you see? Can you actually see that?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Stretch it?
Oh, it freaking yanked it.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna break the whole goddamn hot end. All of a sudden, I heard it go, and it just ripped it right out of the freaking hot end. So that thing's got to be clean now.
I've
That
tried.
by-Teknetek extruder, I'm pretty. It's got issues, but I'm pretty impressed with its power. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Monsters.
Which extruder is that you have on there, Tom?
I just like a month ago, I put the by-Teknetek. What it is.
The by-Teknetek.
Yeah, the by-Teknetek generic AB or something. I think they call it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Kind of. This is what I don't like about it is something's not lined up right in it. I actually got to contact them because to put it in, I got to like play with it because it won't line up to the gears.
Yeah.
But once it grabs, boy, it don't let go.
That sounds good.
Well, it could be. I can literally see. I saw some like images of people blowing their heat breaks apart and stuff, and I'm like, how the hell did they do that? You know, come on, really? And now I can see why. There it goes.
I've tried a couple of times to do a cold pull. I was not able to pull the filament out. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the strength to do that anymore.
Watch this. You want to see something funny? I don't know if you can actually see it, but 1,100 millimeter load. Is it actually loaded? Yep.
1,100 millimeter load.
Yep. It's 1,100 millimeters. Because the actual, I can't do it, but the body, I can do 450 cubed. The frame is 500 cubed, but I can actually do 450. I can't do it because I couldn't afford a 450 plate. Not bad. You hear that?
What was that?
That was it pushing it out. That thing gets frickin' holy crap. It definitely, it's got some nut.
Fast turns.
Well, it's not just fast. It's just, it don't let go of the filament. It'll blow the filament apart before it lets go of it.
Yeah. Yeah, when it's pushing pressure on both sides like those do.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. That thing's standing under pressure.
Well, it relieves it after a second.
It might explode at one point or another.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of people like blowing the whole hot block, splitting the heat break, splitting the heat break right in half, and blowing the whole heater block and nozzle and everything right off. And I'm like, no way, come on. And I'm like, now that I know what the hell's going on, I'm like, yeah, I could see that happening.
Oh man,
I could see how they do that.
Oh.
That's good. I'm gonna finally print that frickin' garbage can documents.
Are ya?
Yeah, I keep wanting to. I mean, I started doing my big one, and I don't want to do the leg because to do the legs that big is like 36 hours, and this thing in my bedroom, I don't want to do it. So I'm gonna cut the legs up, but right now I'm just gonna print one at the normal size. So I need to find my my can I made.
My printer's running the bedroom. I'd have 3 or 4 printers running at a time for overnight and stuff all the time.
I can't sleep with that thing in my room running. There's no way in hell. It bothers me way too much.
A couple of times when I had long overnight prints running, I was sleeping on the couch here in the living room because I wasn't sure about the filament would be enough for the print or something like that. And every once in a while, I didn't wake up. Got up and then I took a look. There's still enough filament. And laid back down on the couch, slept in again.
Yeah, no, I can't sleep with that thing running. There's no way in hell.
Earplugs.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Earplugs bother me. I am like ultra sensitive to noises. My heat, I got electric heat, just a little tink, tink, tink. That often wakes me up.
Uh-huh.
He's live too. 3D print in Canada. Right, he ain't in that model, so that's fine.
Okay. Of course, I never saved in my own damn files. I gotta download my own damn file and then shrink it. Because I got it at 200%. Yes, just save file. Cura. I don't know if you guys have played with Cura 3.6, but it is definitely an improvement.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I haven't tried that.
Just because where my Mac's so old, I don't like to use Cura sometimes because it doesn't draw on the screen very fast. It like sits there and dogs and drags. Even that's better. It still does it, but nowhere near as bad. And I need to resize it because it's way too big. Oh, come on. I feel like this. It freaking just doesn't. Then I click on something twice because I don't realize I clicked on it, and here we go. Because it takes forever to draw or do anything. I need a new computer. Come on, stop selecting crap I didn't even click on.
What's wrong, man? You got a problem?
Why is it doing that? I want to change the freaking size. Let me change my goddamn size. You're going to make me go to S3D, and I'm not going to be happy about that. I really don't want to use S3D. I mean, even input numbers. I put it in, and it sits there in dogs. It's even worse now because I got the video.
Hey, Gus. Good morning. Hey, Mr.
All right.
You know what I'm missing? Reindeer.
Three top layers, two bottom layers. Shells, two.
Yeah, 88 miles an hour. 400,000 millimeters a second. That's funny. 88 miles an hour.
Hey, Mr. D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find the reindeer.
Huh?
I can't find the reindeer cookie cutter.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see if did I put it up?
It doesn't look like it.
Hold on. I'll put it over there.
Come on, Kira Slice.
over there in voice reply chat.
Yeah.
That's how long it takes Kira to slice. It hasn't even actually started slicing yet. It's just
I
sitting there
think
saying,
he's
ready
on,
to slice. And yet I hit the
on
button.
brakes on the Hypercube for right now. Waiting for some parts there, Don, right?
Say again, Mike?
They're waiting for some parts for the Hypercube now?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Gus was asking.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get an extruder, that 450 millimeter Z lead screw. What was it now? Extruder, the Z, my end stop switches, and then the large X board. Hey, Ben.
Okay, why are you dragging even worse than normal?
Afternoon, Ben. They're doing a restart. That must mean something happened, right?
Oh, you found another one there, huh?
Come on. This is obnoxious. Slice, you bitch.
Nah.
I'm telling you, I know all about that. Slicing, bro. You gonna drop in this morning? There, Ben, or are you busy boy, bro?
That's it. S3D it is. Go away, Kira. I've had enough of you. You can't frickin' run. There's no need for it to be dragging that much.
Christmas socks is already there.
I hate S3D. It doesn't print as well. Damn it. Although the latest release, I gotta say, even though I'm not a big fan of S3D. The latest release is. I've noticed the speak Tom. The stringing and stuff is much less for some reason. I don't know what they did to it, but. Downloads. Can.
I gotta run my
Scale 50. Let's see. What do I got here? Layers 2.0, 3 top, bottom. Infill 15% is fine. Speeds are at 30. I'm gonna kick it up to 40. Outline speed percent. Z movement. Temperatures. Extruder 220 is good. Cool. Second layer. Everything looks good. Let's slice that puppy. I don't know why Kira has such a dog, such a resource hog. There's no need for it. Two hours and 7 minutes. Sounds like a plan. Load it up, baby. It's got some spoogies on it. And what am I gonna do?
Yeah, happy birthday there, bro.
Then we gotta kick on this one. What am I missing here? Far too full after a good meal out with family for my birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Da-dee-dee-dee-dum.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Ben. Happy birthday, Ben. How old are you now? 25?
It's up and running. Why isn't it up and running?
What's the name of that?
Need a vacuum.
That holds the Teflon tube on it on a hot end. Just can't remember.
What's the name of the blue clips that hold the Teflon tube in the hot end? Just can't remember. It is a clip.
A lot of help we are today, I bet.
Oh yeah, that's something I need to cut out too.
Operational.
Oh Ben, you're still young. You're still young.
Just a young pup.
Yeah.
30 windows, 9, 7, whatever it is. 7 matters.
Are we printing?
But if somebody had to find in Thingiverse the file for that clip, post it in Thingiverse. I mean, from Thingiverse, post it in the chat.
I actually made my own because I don't like any of those. Everybody made because they don't have a big enough grab for my fat fingers.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think I uploaded it yet.
Can you upload that STL file to my Discord?
Not at the moment. Because I'm kind of overtaxing my bandwidth as it is.
Overtaxing your bandwidth?
I can in a bit, though.
Okay. That would be cool, Rama.
Remember this stuff? I'm going to use that.
A banana phone. That's the banana I was looking for. This isn't the banana you're looking for.
This isn't the banana you were looking for?
What? Name of my PC's John.
Those.
What the hell would you want to do there? This is ready. Still ready to clean coffee. Name of the PC is Hector.
Big glob of
Hey, Mr.
crap.
D, is that Christmas Bell's cookie cutter? Is that a different one?
What's that?
I said, is that Christmas Bell's cookie cutter? Is that a different one compared to the one up above?
And then
It might be the same one.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not even up there.
let's get the stupid ring.
Okay.
What?
Oh, so I got to start printing before I have too much.
Trash can files, spoon, foot, leg, long bin, ring.
Yeah, is that?
So they got 3 more cookie cutters printing at the moment.
Let's kick this over to the Max Micron. Yes, save all the changes.
And I'm actually printing camera gantry for my camera.
Uh-huh.
Balance it on top of my monitor.
3.
Oh, yeah. Were you able to get everything done yesterday?
What's that?
What, didn't you say that brother or whoever that was is going to be coming over with extended bucket so that you can pull off the antenna on the roof?
That was Ed.
Ah, that was it. Ah, okay.
Mindy.
Bingo.
No, my fixture back is you don't want to.
Ah, Ben got a new microphone.
Go sit over there. Come on, Prince.
Okay, the temperature rate. Oh boy. 2 hours and 33 minutes. I can do that. I think I need a higher temperature. What I have in here.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, man. No wonder.
All right, I hope so, Dan. That's cool. Cool.
I hate this time of year. It's almost 4:30, and it's already starting to get dark outside.
Yeah, I know the feeling. It's already dark outside until like 10 o'clock in the morning here because it's freaking winter and it's cold and cloudy and miserable.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit cloudy here too, but 6.5 degrees Celsius outside, so that means it's somewhere around 45.
I didn't even look today. See what the temp is.
We're only going to be 62 degrees today.
Well, that is. Oh, sure. Look at your. Okay, that's
Gonna be cold, 62.
And you know what? Now that I phone the hard drive, that's in touch with me right now.
Rudolph,
Smashing.
added ready.
Print. All right.
Right now.
Everything seems to be working. That's unusual for me. Okay, somebody's shooting at the ceiling and the stereos. And...
That's me. I'm moving.
How you doing? All right, stop making noise. Turn your mic off.
Who's doing what? Are you wrestling with the drugs again?
My room is a mess. And it needs to be clean.
I got you beat there.
All right, now this is where you mess everything up by letting it in, by letting it up the right? Well, the page phone recommended settings or asking rated. Maybe ask me later, huh?
Haha. So this is what I did last night. You'll get a kick out of this. I made some extended sticks for my little quadcopter controller because this thing's kind of sketchy to hover. I'll tell you what, it's made it a lot better just having those little sticks length.
A little finer control.
You can hover it much better. But there's a wicked breeze in here for some reason.
Don't block me. Don't block me, please. You don't block me. You don't block me. You don't block me. Yes, kids allowed. Yes, kids allowed. Yes, kids allowed.
Anybody know who that is?
Yes, kids allowed. Don't block me.
Don't block me. Okay, just behave and you'll be fine, little guy. That's right, that's the little guy. How you doing today? Now shut his mic off. He says,
Looks like he's streaming us. What is he doing?
yeah.
I love this little thing, man. $15, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
There's actually another one out that's it's been out like a year, but supposedly a little more ballsy. About $20 if you get it on Amazon. You can get it for $15 if you order it from like Banggood or Gearbest. But supposed to have more punch. I don't know why it's drifting around so much. There it goes. Now I'm getting a nice hover. Here you go.
Now we know what Tom does all day long when he's printing.
Starts his printer and prices go.
Yeah.
What's that? What did I miss that you guys were blaming me for?
I said, now we know what you do. When you got
I love my drones. And the cars. I love RC. I've always, even when I was a little kid, I was infatuated with RC stuff.
yeah.
I mean, this would be a great place to have. I mean, to kind of live for anything. RC got a big Spence or black playground area over here, basketball courts. Got a big old fly with drones and airplanes.
The cars are like awesome too. Just love the trucks and especially where I got like a dirt driveway and everything. Having the big 4-wheel drive trucks, watching them things roll around and smash into stuff and just get up and drive away again. It's just so much fun.
In my childhood, you only had the trucks and the cars with a long cable and a lot of batteries. You know?
Yeah. Well, I remember the helicopter that was on like a plate with a cable that came up. You could fly it around, and all you could do is go around in a circle.
Yeah, I didn't have that as a kid.
Those were like in the 70s. That's all you could do is go around in a circle and bring it up about maybe 1.5 feet in the air and fly around in a circle and drop it back down. Yeah, you had little army men you could come down and hook and then pick up and drag over and drop again.
I remember the airplane ones.
Yep, there's an airplane like that with a string on your U-control where you leaned it. It was almost like flying a kite, but an airplane. You went around in the circles. The way you angled your wrist would make it dive or swoop, or you can make them flip.
Dizzy and throw going around in circles.
get all dizzy running around. I remember them.
Yep. The old Cox with .049 engines on them.
Yep. I want to get back into the Estes rockets too. I was big into that when I was a little kid.
I did that with a couple of times.
We used to take the Estes rockets and the shoot discharge. We used to fill what was left of the engine with black powder, and then you put like white glue on top of it. So when it backfired, the whole freaking rocket just disintegrated. That was funny. That was just stupid, is what that was.
We used to put a M80 in the nose cone of the little Joe rockets.
Yep. We used to put Estes had those big D-size engines. Remember the old jarts that are illegal now? The old plastic freaking darts with the big metal heads. We used to put 3 D-size engines on it, shoot it up in the air, and then we'd all stand underneath it and watch it come down and see who got poked in the head. That is so stupid.
Yeah, that's why they're illegal.
The dumb crap we used to do.
Say my favorites on the Estes stuff was the little A engines with the aircraft.
Yeah.
With the old folding wings that you shoot up and then they just circle down. The old hinge wing. They still have kits.
Oh yeah, Estes still makes stuff. The other thing I like that Estes stopped doing is they had their cold engines. I don't know if you remember them. They were like they were almost like the soda and the candy you used to drop in it would foam out. They used to have a dragster, an Estes dragster that used the cold engine, and it spit this like expanding foam out of it. They stopped making those because kids would stand in front of them and think you're going, 30, 40 miles an hour and skewer people. We used to take them and we'd put like wings on them so it'd get going and it would lift up into the air and then start doing flips because it's going too fast, too much lift. And, oh man, that thing was a blast.
Showing the age, you ever remember the old SST cars with the little pull cord to get the wheel?
Oh yeah, you put on a ramp and you used to have the little motorcycles too. Yep. Had those. The best was my parents got me. I'm the youngest of 5 brothers. One year, my parents got us all 5 of us, the old Hot Wheels tracks with a car. So they took off to go visit my uncles or grandparents or something, and all 5 of us were home. This is a Christmas day. It's like 2 degrees out. We have all our tracks clipped together, starting in our upstairs bathroom, going down the staircase and out the front door. And we're shooting these cars out the front door because, they're going all the way down 2 flights of stairs and out the front door. My parents come home and they're screaming at us, "No, you know." We're like, "What? We're not hurting the cars." It's like, "It's freaking 3 degrees outside. You got the front door wide open." We're like, "Oh yeah, well there is that." Yeah, the house is getting kind of cold. I wonder why the heat's running. We're like, oops. My father's screaming at us, close the damn door. Stop doing that. Cost me money. I was like, yeah, I guess. Oops. Yeah, we should probably close the door, huh?
Now, will it turn back on?
Mongoose. One of the Hot Wheels cars. Mongoose, the Snake and Mongoose. The 2, I don't know why they were real dragsters or something that Hot Wheels made a copy of. We all wanted the Snake and the Mongoose. That and the track cars. What do you call them? The little slot racers.
Yeah.
We used to modify them. We'd get those things. My parents would buy them for us. Before the day was out, we'd have them all burn up, ripped apart, and new high performance brushes put in them, and sand and file and make it lighter and smaller and go faster. It's another one. We used to clip all the tracks together and get a big long straightaway and get them going as fast as we can, and then the track just ends and they go shooting across the living room.
SD still makes the Saturn V rocket kit.
Yeah, that's like their most popular, isn't it? Still.
Yeah, honest.
The thing's a monster. I remember when they first came out with the camera nose cone that
Yeah.
the picture when it ejected you were supposed to use a really long delay ejection engine. So it would actually arc over and be pointing down, and it would eject, and when the ejection, it would snap the picture, and you'd get a picture of everything on the ground. Never worked for me. I ended up trying that about 4 or 5 times. Never got a good picture out of it. It was always blurry or, motion streaked. And finally, that went up with some black powder in it and just disintegrated in midair.
Now they're listing rocket-powered dragsters.
Yeah. Oh, they got those again?
Yeah.
Are they the cold engine or a regular Estes engine?
Oh, they're regular Estes.
That's pretty dangerous.
You got a wing on it stuck to the ground.
That's a little scary. Yeah, you take that wing, you flip it over, and it takes off.
The Blurs are back. Launch controlled 90 foot of racetrack in a real cool carrying case. $34.99. Rocket powered.
Do they still have the Mars lander?
Yeah.
That was like one of the coolest ones. I still have one in the basement. My father started building it like 30 or 40 years ago and never finished it. Oh, that's different. That's not the same one.
Oh, yeah, install Windows. You think it would put the frickin' drivers for the internet on there, right?
That's completely different than the one we have. That's kind of cool, though.
And they still do have the Little Joe. They're still taking a lot of the old kits.
I don't know. God, the frickin' genius. I'll put that freaking disc back there. My can go out. Looking pretty good. Gotta be on that stupid disc.
No, it's probably turn some lights on.
What are you playing around? Little guy?
What?
I don't know. He's typing messages.
Oh.
He's messing with settings from XSplits.
So what are you missing? I heard you say you were missing something still for your hypercube. What are you missing for that thing?
I don't know.
Huh? What was that again, Tom?
What are you missing for your hypercube? I heard you saying something, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was doing other.
What I'm missing right now is the 450 millimeter that's lead screws, the extruder, the end stops,
an extruder,
and the end stop switches, and then the large exports.
You can print the extruder.
No.
Yeah, the extruder he uses is printed.
No.
That's what I originally had on that. I don't really like it.
One second.
The original hypercube, he prints his extruder. He gives you a link because he actually uses someone else's.
Yeah. No.
Because it's what I started with on that.
No, I got in my wish list. That's a Table Titanium extruder 4 kit with NEMA 17 motor, whereby I don't really need a NEMA 17 motor. I already have a couple in here. But 22 euros and 33 cents. And it's just like the one that Mike has.
There you go. But you can't print the extruder. He uses a 3D printed extruder.
Yeah, there's a link for it so that you can see what I'm talking about.
What's up? Hang on. What's going on?
We're talking about the extruders, actually. Yeah, but one thing that I still have to print is a spool frame.
Oh, 101.
Are you going to mount that? Are you going to be a direct drive or are you going to do a Bowden?
That's Bowden setup.
That's what I thought.
I mean, there's enough weight up there on the X carriage. I don't need to put a NEMA 17 and direct drive on top of that.
No. I've been thinking about it because I still prefer direct drive over Bowden.
Here, but I'm going to be gone. My guys here to look at the computer here, so.
Especially that long of a Bowden.
I don't know if you watch me online, but.
And no problem, Mike.
What's that one, man?
You just did the stock setup, right? So it's like 220 cubed.
I got the Windows 7. I would get this.
My print, no, my hypercube is going to have 210 by 210 by 300.
Yeah, that's a stock setup, isn't it? Isn't that his original?
Stock is normally 200, 200, 200, but I added another 10 centimeters to the top.
Yeah, that's good. I gotta find me someone that's gonna donate me a heat plate for that thing so I can kick it up to the 400, 450 area where it blows.
I looked at the same last time.
It's too damn expensive. It's like multiple hundreds of dollars to heat.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. I made sure. I was like, oh.
I just had that open.
Yep. It looks the same. That's even on TSP.
What was that now?
I don't know. People talking in the background and other stuff. I'm not paying attention.
Okay.
Computer.
Yeah.
Printing away. I got both printers running and they look like they're actually working. My little llama heads are going around and around and around. Can you even see my little llama heads going around and around and around?
That's just the back half. Back third.
Model price.
All right. Take the discount.
Well, I'm gonna make it.
Hanson amplifier.
What?
Item arrived in Norwich. Are they going to deliver it today? I thought they were starting to do their Sundays.
I thought it was.
Guess not. It doesn't say it left Norwich. But you never know.
That's not good.
You
Good
blocked
idea,
me.
Mr.
Yep.
You blocked me.
Yeah, he's not a bad kid, but doesn't know what he's doing. He's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
How dare you block me? That's it. You are grounded, grounded,
I hate doing
grounded.
that, so, you know,
No,
youngsters.
I'll scare you.
We don't want to discourage him.
Yeah, he's trying to handle life.
Request timed out.
No more.
I don't know why
That's
everyone
going
loves
to
this
block me.
freaking duet Wi-Fi. All I get is
Thanks.
disconnects. I mean, it reconnects with pushing a button, but it's obnoxious.
Great.
I want to check out that Maestro or whatever, the new duet Maestro board. The problem is the only one you haven't seen that. It's the one they're working on with M3D.
Yeah, I've heard something in the background about that. Isn't it a bit expensive?
No, it's cheaper.
Oh, yeah?
It's basically a stripped down duet Ethernet board.
Uh-huh.
It's got the newer, better drivers. Not that these drivers are bad, because I actually think I like those drivers better.
Should you block me?
The TMC 100s, 2100s?
Yeah, whatever they are.
Yeah, the TMC 2100 is supposed to be one of the best ones.
Yeah, that's what's on that. I like those better. Those are the 2108s or whatever. Those are actually quieter than those, and those are newer. The ones on the SD's board is the newer one, right? I can't remember.
What I can't understand.
These are not as quiet as those.
Now, what I can't understand is on my Large X board in AliExpress, if I choose the 8729, it comes to a price from around 60 euros. If I choose the TMC 2100s, it's somewhere around 90.
So it's $30 more.
Yeah.
About right.
And that's only because of the drivers.
Yeah, well, the TMC 2100s ain't cheap. But anyway, the new Maestro board or whatever they call it, they're calling it Maestro or whatever. The only place you can get it from is from M3D in the US, which I don't want to buy anything from them. I want that company to go frickin' under. I do. That they are the biggest scammers. That M3D Micro was the biggest scam, worst printer ever owned. That's of all the good companies like PrinterBot and everything that have gone under, and that company is still alive with that piece of junk that they started with. They were just really good at marketing.
Yeah.
The M3D Micro is such a piece of crap. I will say it does print. You can print on it. It's just anything you print on it is unusable.
Okay.
Put it this way. That was the first printer I ever bought was the M3D Micro. I sold it, bought this printer, the Max Micron. Now, granted, the Max Micron is a kit. It's not a fully assembled. But I sold the M3D for half what I paid for it, bought this and still had $20 left over. And this print's way better. Bigger, faster. That's the other thing about the M3D Micro. The thing can only print at like 15 millimeters a second. That's its top speed. It takes like 4 hours to print, a little ring that's shaped like an egg. Because it's got so much slop and backlash. It can't print anything circles. That's about the worst printer ever made. By far. Still has tape on it. It does. My poor little llama has broken ears. I don't like him with broken ears. Someone put one on there that's blue without broken ears. My little llama has broken ears. He broke his ears.
Oh, about time you fix it here, man.
What's that?
I said it's about time you fix that Rama's here.
Yeah, I got a printed one. Well, I put a blue one on. Bit of a purple one, that's all. I'll have to print another purple one.
Yeah.
But it's okay. The blue one works. You guys even actually see that in the video? Or is it too small and far away? Oh, why is my phone ringing?
It is a bit too small and far away.
You know, it's fucking Sunday. Pardon my French. Really don't want to work.
Hey, Jesse, how you doing?
What's up?
Well, the Hypercube, it's at a point
about that.
everything's on it that I could put on it. And, well, I need to get the 450 millimeter long Z lead screw, extruder, my large X board, and what was the other one? My my end stop switches. I need to get those too. Four things that I need to get. It cost a lot of money that I don't have right now. But yeah, the main problem that I have is trying to get that money together for that large X board. Those idiots. Last week, that thing would have cost me 54 euros with postage from AliExpress. And if you look now on AliExpress for the large X board with the LV8729 drivers, it's going to cost $62. I don't know why. It looks like I've probably made too much advertisement for that board, and now everybody else is making advertisement for that board, and the price is going up. I mean, if I would have had the money on the Black Friday, I probably would have been able to get it for a lot less. Yeah, but the Hypercube is looking good. I mean, I've got the print bed on, the Z motors for the X and Y is on, and the belts are on. The print head is mounted. That's looking good.
All right, hey Jesse, how's it going? I'm back. He's in and out.
Yeah. Did you throw them out?
Because your mother's a rocket scientist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and that Amazon link that's right above Jesse, when you go and take a look at that, you can see what type of extruder that I want to put on that printer. iHevo is getting a do-it Wi-Fi. Wow. Hey, Eddie Moser, how you doing? Oh, and Tom jumped out too?
Did he? Oh, yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe.
Hello.
I broke down and bought the Voltratech FT5 yesterday. Oh, wow. I always wanted one. Going to do a complete billet kit from a 713 maker. It's going to need a lot of work out of the box. Oh, man. That looks like you're going to have a lot to do there, Jesse. I hope everything goes good.
I know that.
But hey, that FT5, yeah.
They went to the store.
That's something I'd like to get too.
I told you that. Can't wait until I get my own bedroom and leave me the hell alone. Maybe someday. Probably not. I wonder where Tom went. He didn't say nothing before he took it.
No. Who knows? He might have lost his internet connection, or maybe his Mac, died.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you never know. Yep. Mr. Riley should be starting in about 5 minutes.
Who?
Chris?
Chris. Oh.
He's streaming at 10 today. I don't forget what he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what he's doing.
Yeah. You can always open up another tab.
Yeah.
Ah, you saw so many of them at the Murph last year, huh? Yeah. I mean that FolgerTech FT5, that seems to be a very good printer. And naturally, what's more interesting is a FolgerTech FT5 extended version. Yeah, Eddie, you're right there. You're right there. People either love or hate them. There's nothing in between.
Love or hate what, Don?
Yeah.
What do you love or hate?
Eddie, talking about the FolgerTech FT5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jesse's getting a FolgerTech FT5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh. Jesse just wrote, it will hardly be an FT5 when I'm done. The 713 maker guys seem to really like theirs. Yeah.
What's you printing, Don?
Huh?
What are you printing?
I'm printing the reindeer cookie cutter. Hey, trolling for dollars.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going there, buddy? And since I got a lot of white that is extra, you know, with only 100, 150, 200, 250 grams on it.
Yeah.
I thought, use that up for the cookie cutters, you know?
Yeah.
Clean white cookie cutters. That might be the best thing. No problem there, trolling for dollars. No problem. I hope you got a good rest.
I didn't mind. There we go. We got her back. All righty.
Hey, trolling for dollars. Were you up all the time and watching FolgerTech Shane with his live stream with his 50 sub giveaway? Did you stay up and watch the whole live stream? Because after he did the first drawing, where inside the mind of Matt, where he won, Well, I thought, well, I'm not going to have any luck, and I was already tired at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I went to bed. Yeah, Jesse, that could be that Motorhead Mitch. Yeah, you stayed at the end. You won nothing too? Oh, man. Well, sorry about that there, Trolling for Dollars. Who knows? If I would have stayed up, if I would have won something, he would probably come and say, hey, the postage is high. Send me some money for the postage.
Postage was high. You didn't win, sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I know exactly how that goes, Mike.
Giveaways.
Grover won the last giveaway. Go figure. Uh-huh.
Did he?
Yeah.
What did he win?
Huh?
I said, I wonder what he won.
Yeah. What did he win exactly there? Trolling for Dollars? What did he win? The Rover? I know the first one was a bag of nozzles and a couple of print remover shovels or spatulas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing fancy. But Shane has been putting out a lot of content as of late. I'm glad he is getting settled in the new place. Yeah.
I don't know who you guys are talking about. Do I know who you're talking about, Don?
Trolling for Dollars. Filament and a t-shirt and 5 meters of GT2 belt. Wow.
Do I know who you're talking about, Don?
Yeah, it's Fujitech.
Oh. He did a live stream last night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Fujitech. His name is also Shane.
Okay.
Yeah, he was at 57 or 58 subs, and he did a 50 sub giveaway.
You mean 10,000?
Nah, 50.
I don't know who the hell you're talking about.
Oh.
Fujitech 3D printing has 10,000 sub giveaway.
No. 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second. I'll post the link.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess that's the easy way to do it, huh?
Wait a minute, not Fujitech, Shane. What's his name again?
Thank you. I knew it wasn't him. I didn't say, but he did put out a giveaway last night.
Yeah, he did one, and no, that was Techie Dad that did that. Sorry, I don't know why I got those mixed up.
I don't know if I know who that is either. Put a link on it. Let me go look at it.
Yeah, that's Techie Dad. There's a link to his stream that he did.
So see who the hell he is.
Yeah, sorry, people, my bad.
Fudge.
Yeah.
And of course, it uses my damn. What you call it?
Huh?
Oh, I used my chat.
He does a stream every day.
I really appreciate it. So I figured you guys got me to this point. Almost to the first. There's a half minute here to the.
Yeah, Brandon is his name. I mean, he does some interesting content. And every once in a while when he's live, he's also got his 2 kids there. I think at his last live stream, he had both of his kids there with 3D pens and was trying to teach them how to use them. Yeah. I mean, it was also interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think both of his boys, I think they're somewhere around, what, 6 and 7, 7 and 8, something like that, 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, guessing the age of children, that's a little bit hard.
What'd you do? Kick that little kid out of here? I heard him yelling, "You banned me! You banned me!"
Yeah, well,
Mr. D, then
Good.
Tom, and then we all put him on the ignore list.
Oh,
whoever it is, they have the kids sit there while they try to hack and get into everybody's Hangout live feeds.
Yeah.
He's just a hacker. He's nothing.
Yeah, you know, he's just playing around. I don't know.
yeah.
Somebody with, it's not the kid that's doing it. It's a grown up.
Huh.
If you look on YouTube and look on the internet, he does it on tons of channels.
Uh-huh.
It's not a kid that's doing it. It's an adult with no life.
Uh-huh.
I've seen the kid though.
Yeah, he puts the kid in front of the video camera.
He does. This kid sitting at the kitchen table. I've seen mom in the background before. I don't know.
Well, and it's the dad that's doing the shit.
Oh, okay. I never went to the little guy's channel before, so.
If you look around, he's got little 30, 40, and 1 minute videos where he's trying to hack stuff. So it's definitely a kid doing it.
We will see. Oh, he is a yeah.
I can't find my top. I have no idea what I do with my cell phone. There it is.
That'd be 4% so far. What you doing, girl? Yeah, it ain't always easy.
Oh, Mr. D's got the next 3 print. How many cookie cutters do you have to make for your wife there, Mr. D?
I guess until she tells me to stop.
Oh, that might be just before Christmas, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, right now I'm just going to make one of each and then wait to see if Aniko tells me, oh, Don, I need another set. I need another set. I need another set.
I've got like 3 partial spools of filament here. But I need to use up. I guess I'll stop printing when I run all these partial spools.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true there, T4D. He is a great dad. That's a guy we need to support and make sure he starts getting more subs too.
Yeah. You have to send me a link to stuff so I can jump on it.
What's that? Yeah.
So I guess we got the schedule Tuesday for delivery of 16 minutes.
Hey, Mr. D, I have a problem trying to understand what you're saying.
Is that better?
It sounds like you're too far away from the microphone.
That better?
Oh, it looked like Chris didn't go live. He just uploaded a video.
Huh.
I thought he was, I don't know, I thought he had a reminder out there.
Chris Riley uploaded the Ender 3 printer review Chris's basement 11 minutes ago. Uh-huh.
I don't know how is that. Any better done?
Yeah.
Yep. You get them all out? Yeah, but no, little crab ass is gonna be back. So, I do something here so he doesn't get whiny and pissy. Usual. There we go. Now we'll see if this boots up to Windows 10. Oh, he'll find something incredible. That looks pretty nice at that.
Say again, Mike?
Or that's you. That's a D.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, him and I both were printing cookie cutters. Yeah.
If I can get my printer working, I can bring my daughter's printer, or my computer working good, and I'll set up. I can bring my daughter's printer back over and get that one printed.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have the camera on the tripod, but can you imagine it's only about 50 centimeters away from that printer.
Wow.
But when I look in the video, it looks like it's, I don't know, 2 meters away, 3 meters away, something like that.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about that Microsoft camera. You don't have any type of zoom function.
Well, you can do that in OBS.
Huh?
You can do this. You can zoom in and stuff with OBS.
How can I do that?
And I'm getting to open up your OBS.
Yeah.
And there, you grab your camera, open up your camera so you got the device and the picture.
Yeah.
It's and then go down to configure video or configure. It's one of these two. Configure video. Yeah, go to configure video. And then camera control. And right there you have zoom in and out, focus and everything.
Oh, that's cool. That's something I did not know.
Well, that's why I just told you, Don. Yeah, now I'm ready. You.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot closer, Don.
Yeah, it is. That means I have to move the camera a little bit so that. Let me see here. There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a little bit hard to see because I'm printing with white filament and I have my studio light on.
Yeah.
And
that's how you zoom with OBS.
That is cool. I mean, with the Logitech 525, I have that extra Logitech software that I can start.
That was quick.
There he is. What happened, Tom?
I had to go to work for a bit. I had to go take some measurements.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't too far away.
No, it was right down the street.
Oh.
Like if I stood on my roof, I could probably see it. I mean, seriously, it's less than a mile away. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone. I would have said, screw you, it's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Not working. But just taking 2 window measurements, making sure, because he ordered windows. He thought he got in the wrong size.
He needed the measurements for confirmation, huh?
Yeah, well, they're replacements, and you can't. Without taking the old window out, it's hard to measure for replacements if you don't know exactly how to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is like it's actually, my mother was born in the house. That's how old it is. It's like a 1890s house.
Wow.
They're remodeling. So all the windows are not regular, or they're handmade windows. So every window's different, blah, blah, blah. You kind of have to know what you're doing to measure it. The boss wasn't quite sure, so he's like, can you come over for 5 minutes and measure it and make sure I'm doing it right? Like, yeah. He had it right. He was doing it right. He just wanted to double check, which I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I know what I know.
Yeah, what do we always say? Measure twice, cut once?
Yeah, measure like 8 times with that stuff, and you still get it wrong.
If you don't pay attention to what you're doing, that's true.
Well, it's not even. It's nearly impossible on them old houses to get it right every time. You never know what they did, you know?
Yeah.
They just used scrap wood out of, they cut a tree down and made lumber out of it. It's not like they went to the lumber yard. There were no lumber yards back then. It's an oldie. Looks nice, though. You did a really nice job remodeling it.
Cool.
What's up, everybody? Hey, Trolling for Dollars. Did you order that? You were the one looking for one of these quadcopters, right? Did you order one of these? Uh-oh, somebody's phone's ringing.
Yeah. Not mine.
Not mine either. I'm turning mine off. Matter of fact. Might get my brother. I thought them weird people were going to be here by now.
Sure, I'm glad I have another PC, man, because boy, it's taking a minute.
Request timed out. Connect. Freaking Duet keeps disconnecting. What a pain in the butt.
You love that Duet, don't you?
I'm liking it more and more, but the whole Wi-Fi dependent only, I don't like that.
No.
Keyboard kit. I'll get the damn quadcopter. They're $15. And they're fun. I just designed last night some extender sticks for it.
Keyboard kit.
Make it fly better. So you should order it and then print the sticks. Everyone should have one of these. These are the most fun there is.
I got a thousand of them little suckers somewhere.
I'm gonna fly it some more right now.
I told him for dollars wants to know where did you get that?
Where did I get it? I think I got it from GearBest or Banggood.
Let's start.
Oh, I crashed. Couldn't really see what I was doing.
One thing.
The thing about this thing, you just smash the crap out of it. It don't matter. Want to get you the camera?
You have to be careful that you don't crash it into your prints.
Wouldn't even hurt the printer. Printer would just print right over it. It's so freaking.
Oh man. To Brexit or not to Brexit? The question remains open. The EU can't afford to have more countries fall out of the union.
The drift to the right.
I'm gonna grab Thanksgiving this
I
week.
like speeding across the floor too. That's fun.
We just all sit here and watch the flyers going around.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Oh no! Crashed into the wall.
I'll be right back. I gotta jump in.
What you doing, dude?
I'm moving stuff around.
Windows 10 thinks it's a nice. One thing I might need though is a Windows 10 key.
I think the battery died.
Don.
Got no lift.
We're in 2 different countries, so they'll never notice. So did you ever get that laser running here, Dave?
I'm doing some more work. I just got to finish up the connections on it. I just finalized, made sure everything worked and everything runs right. And just finishing up the cable management now.
Nice.
I made sure everything worked first before I finalized everything. Made sure I didn't have to run any more wires.
What's that link for, Tom?
That little quadcopter.
Oh, okay.
It's just a Google search for it. Banggood has $15. You can get it on eBay for like 14. A couple of them on eBay for 14.
I could buy one for Banggood. I got a couple dollars to make it cheaper.
Here's a controller. Those are with my extendo sticks. It's a little baby controller. You really want these extendo sticks. It makes it so much easier to fly. Oh, I see. $13.99, and then they charge you $6 shipping. Come on. You get it for $19 with free shipping. It's just, I love that scam.
But sometimes you can get it a little bit cheaper when you pay for the shipping. You know, my wife don't understand that. That's a banana. It's a little baby one of cheeky bananas. So
This is the Furry Bee. It's a little more expensive, although I'm seeing it about the same price. But supposedly, I don't have one, but supposedly it's got more punch. Oh, well, let me post it because I'm over the text size. Well, I'll just look for a Furry Bee. Man.
here's some more filming for me. Ain't this box?
Do a Google search.
Oh man, he only got
A
two.
little bit bigger controller. Doesn't have the top bumpers. I kind of like these top bumpers on this. And you can 3D print frames for this. People do them on a TPU.
Hey, Rocky, how you doing, buddy?
Is that a banana in your pocket cups?
Hey, Mr. D, how's it going along with your laser cutter there?
Getting there.
Nice.
Yep. There's a banana right there too.
I gotta someday finish that frickin' FolderTech CNC machine. The instructions for that FolderTech is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed in that thing. Mechanically, it was easy, but not. I shouldn't say easy. There's a lot of mistakes on their end, but nothing I couldn't fix with a file and some stuff. But the electronics are just non-existent for directions, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
I won't just have to.
No, I haven't seen Colin in a while either. Now that you say that.
He was here yesterday.
Really?
Or was that the day before?
I don't know. They all blur one into another.
No, but it seems like he's got a lot to do.
They have a lot to do and don't want to do none of it. But I do need to get another coffee. I am out of coffee.
Oh, you're not the
Order some coffee, thinking of that.
You're not the only one.
Because I'm getting low on coffee. I'm almost out. New window. Walmart. I wonder what else I can buy at Walmart, so I'm going to make it worth buying coffee.
I don't think I have a Microsoft. It's like Microsoft.
Uh-oh. Squirrel in the house.
Stop doing stuff I didn't ask you to do. You're putting it in my butt.
It's crazy down. Hey, buddy, you crazy?
Let's try that. I heard from Colin. I haven't seen him. He was on last week here.
2-pack.
That's not exact. He was on yesterday, actually, wasn't he, Don, on your channel?
Yeah. I mean, not long, but I don't know.
Please select all your options. I did.
Hey, Mike, maybe we have to send him an extra invitation via Discord chat.
Oh, go ahead. Do you have it or no?
Oh, let me do that. I can do that, you know.
Oh, I'll get it done. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's quicker for me to do it. You
Yeah,
gotta go to Discord, don't you?
you know, as private message.
I'm saying it. So that's right. Oops. Okay, that was it, John. What's that? Yeah, he's been busy. So. See if that's
Crunch a Munch. I haven't had Crunch a Munch in about 1 billion years. Which one did you get? The Furby or the Ishin 010 there, trolling?
God damn it. What the hell's my password? Don't you hate that when you don't remember your freaking password?
I don't have that problem. I only use 3.
Yeah, I know.
One for my bank, one for my important stuff, and then one that's just my internet crap that I don't care about.
I know, but setting.
Yeah, these seems fun. It's this puppy. And then you can 3D print my little sticks. I just put them on Thingiverse last night. It makes it much easier to fly.
I just gotta find my freaking account now.
Cheetos Flamin' Hots.
Website, username, password, yes. That's what I want this password is for.
3-pack of Cheetos. I really don't want 3 bags of Cheetos.
Tips you would do. I don't know why you have that crap. It's gotta be my wife. Oh, knock it off. I hate that thing when it makes so much noise. Scares me. I can't believe it if I don't have any just passes. Wrong keyboard, damn it. Nothing found. Okay, I forgot to save that one. No good. So I'll have to go look for it. I use yeah. So need to figure out my password. Should only be one of a couple, but I don't want it to kick me out now. So definitely don't want to go. Settings. There we go. That's the one we want. Yeah, I hurt myself. Sync emails? No. General. Fail. No. Yeah. Why would it put in Discord? Stores. Yeah, settings. Wrong one again. I hate working on two computers at once.
You're crappy out.
Coffee.
I forget.
Coffee.
Yeah, I gotta go make some right now. And ANET 88 is $138 at Walmart right now.
At Walmart?
Yep.
You can get it on eBay for $99.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was being more facetious than anything.
I know, but I was just telling you.
I don't know what brand this is, but there's a upgraded high speed. There's a Delta that's on sale for $139. What brand is that? It actually looks halfway decent. 180 by 300 pre-assembled. It doesn't say what brand it is, though.
I Oh, that's right. That's
We upgraded LCD DIY 3D printer for console, linear Delta large print size, 180 by 300, easy to assemble, black. It doesn't say anything else.
High precision AIMNet A8 Prusa i3 DIY, 164 euros and 8 cents in eBay, Germany.
Flash Forward Creator for $850.
all right.
I almost want to buy that Delta for $138 just to try it.
Yeah.
Next to that.
Proxy X5S, $315. It's almost worth it for the parts. And then just 3D print the, like you're doing, the yeah, what do you call it, printer there?
Shit. Don't tell me.
Hypercube. Just use it for the print for the parts.
How do you find your password?
What are you looking for?
Trying to figure out what it is for Outlook.
Keep breaking up.
I don't know. I guess they might have this turned down a little bit. Hang on. So I'm trying to find my password for Outlook. I can't find it. It's starting to torque me. Edit profile, new account. There we go. Maybe that's it. As long as it's asking me to enter my freaking password.
Yeah. How about a Trunks the X5
Yeah.
for $160.99?
Is that the box one or
The Trunks the X5? That's
Yeah.
the Core XY with 330.
no? It's not a Core XY. It's an H-bot or whatever they call it. It's not even
Yeah.
an H-bot.
So
The X5S is the Core XY one. But that's what I was saying. Like, for you to build another Hypercube or something, it's almost worth buying one of those for the parts.
yeah, really.
Don't try and build the Troncy because it's a piece of junk. It's set up completely wrong. But you got the motors, you got the frame, you got the structure, you got a board, you got belts, you got all the parts where you can 3D print the Hypercube parts, mount them, and build it as a Hypercube.
Yeah.
That's what I would do with that Troncy because it's cheaper than, I don't know what you paid for your Hypercube parts, but it's got to be cheaper than what you paid for your parts.
Yeah, I got here Trunks the X5S, 230 euros and 14 cents.
Yeah.
But what is the difference between the normal and the S?
The S is a Core XY, the normal is an H-bot. But either one, you know, again, they're pretty much the same thing parts-wise. So get the cheaper one and build a a hypercube out of it is what I would do.
Yeah.
Or something similar, build a true Core XY, but just use it for parts. You basically are getting your frame, your board, all your motors, all the wiring you need, all that crap. And all you got to do is 3D print your own structure.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about
setup.
the X5, it's only a 200 by 200 by a.
Oh, you want that Delta? I just
280.
saw that. Sorry, Tone, for dollars. 3D printers. Let's start over.
Nah. I mean, if I was to buy something like that, it would at least have to be a 300 by 300.
Where did the Delta go? Where did it? That's the mono price. I'm probably just going to my history. That's it.
Oh, look at that.
You go Charlie for dollars. $139 Delta, 180 by 300. I have no idea what brand it is. I don't know if it's any good. It looks rather chintzy, but again, you're getting all the parts.
Ever take your phone with you?
I mean, first you can't answer it, and then you don't take it with you.
180 by 300 for $139.99.
Yeah, it's freaking cheap.
It is.
I mean, if you look at it, look at the upper plate, the top plate. That's just a cut acrylic. That's not aluminum or metal. This is a cheapo cut acrylic frame. But again, you get in 2020 extrusion. It looks like true V-groove even. You're getting the board, you're getting the motors, you're getting the belts, you're getting all your lead screws or whatever you need there. You're getting all the parts where you could take it and make it something better.
Charlie for dollars, he's going the right way. 410 by 800.
Yeah, if I were going to do that, I'd do a Hypercube Evo too. I wouldn't do the regular Hypercube. There's a lot of improvements that guy that did the Evo that just in structure too that he made better. I'm actually surprised you're just building a Hypercube because the Evo is just it's been tuned. The design's been tuned up and improved a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that. So I wasn't sure because I didn't find enough videos.
Yeah, there's an Evo, and there's actually an Evo 2 now.
Yeah.
Which is even, I think it's just bigger and they beefed it up more.
Answer the phone. How's it going, Sean? Yes, I couldn't join in on your live stream. Man. I was already in bed.
I'm going to go make coffee. I'll be back.
Even though I went to bed at 3 o'clock, 3:30 this morning.
51 or 3.
Hey.
Yeah, T for D, that is something that I'm going to do with mine too.
I got some sandwiches over here. Some sliced turkey and sliced ham. Yeah? No, I just called you and plugged it on your door so I could tell you that. So I could tell you a joke out of it.
Yeah. Close up 3 sides, put something on top, and then I'll already have a plate underneath, and then put a door on the front.
Right.
then when that's done and run perfectly and everything, then I'm going to start it on a project with a 300 by 300 by 300, 500 or 600, something like that. And then I'm going to sell that small one so that I have the money to buy the parts for the bigger one. Hey, Rover. U.S. giveaway only. Yeah. Hey, Rover, if you have worldwide, then you can send me an email. But only if it's worldwide.
I have a giveaway. Oh, I already did fold your text. Already did that. Wait a minute.
Hey, Robert, you won from Techie Dad filament T-shirt and some GT2 belt too, huh? Yeah, that's true, Rover, because 99% of the emails that you were sending, I joined there, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. And then all of a sudden, I start getting a lot of spam bullshit emails and never win anything.
What do you want, Major?
Yeah, but only for the worldwide, please. Because it doesn't make any sense if I get an email and I go to Gleam and join that, and then all of a sudden it says, oh, this is for U.S. only.
We were unable to find that broadcaster.
Thank you, Rover.
Creality CR10 for $439. I always wanted to try this QD Tech. Everyone said it was pretty good for what it is. $350 for that little thing. It's just too much money.
That looks cool.
Let me see. Hey, Shom, how's it going, brother?
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Now my is that you're here. Yesterday I was a slow one, and today Mike is a slow one.
TiVo Tornado.
CR10.
I'd probably get a CR10. Oh, no, I don't think I'd get one just because of the damn bad. I don't know, maybe.
Fire the bed.
Win the CR10, the CR10 S4 with the dual lead speeds.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my computer working here. So.
I really want to check out that G-Tech dual color mixing one. Kind of like that mixing idea.
The A10 or the A20?
Probably the A10. There's no need for the extra money for the A20. It's a little bit of size bonus and all the other crap don't matter to me.
Yeah, Chip just brought out.
I just saw that. The other guy there.
A10 with the A20.
Yeah. It's a little different, so I don't need to spend the money on it. But
yeah, he also said
what's his name there? Print 365 there did a review too, and actually he didn't seem to like it as well. But
Yeah, the tin has that problem that it has that flat band cable that's running underneath.
See, that don't bother me.
Yeah.
It's only going to bother people like it's the only problem. Like for the reviewers, is they're always complaining about moving it, and the average everyday person doesn't pick up their printer and move it around.
Yeah, that's true, but
only reviewers do that have hundreds of printers laying around, so they got to keep moving them around. Someone like you or me is not moving that printer. I plunk it down and it stays there. It does not move.
well, my duplicator 9, it's been jumping from the table to the floor a couple of times in the past week.
Yeah, but it's still not. It's not like those guys where they're constantly moving them around.
No,
It's just like Angus is always complaining because a lot of them have that, the control board that's separate on the, on a dongle. I prefer to have the control board because the only time I do move the printer is because I need to work on it mechanically, and I'd like to be able to just disconnect the whole control board, move it around, and then plug it back in. That would be great to me. Then I don't have to worry about breaking boards or snipping wires or doing any of that crap. Like the board on the side of this and the power supply on the side of it, they're always in my way. I'd rather have them separated.
Yeah, the good thing about having the controller and power supply separated is that you can make an enclosure for the printer. If you want to print with ABS or nylon or something like that,
Right. That's the other reason. This is you're better off having your electronics outside.
Oh, you definitely.
I mean, it's just the bitching about it moving is just a null issue for most people because most people are not moving it.
Yeah, it's just like Sean says, The only reason why they're moving them is because of the inventory, and they have to make room for the next thing.
The thing is with that, by the time these people, get to where you're getting free printers or whatever, or, all this or whatever, then they never do any content anymore.
Yeah.
And they get a free printer. They don't do anything. They don't show up here just to hang out, or just do regular videos,
Yeah.
Once they get somewhere, kind of, it just takes some cut out. I mean, if I was getting free printers, man, I'd still be doing this every day. I enjoy this.
I'd be doing this with the free printer.
It's a full-time job, but you don't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, some of these guys, it is their job, and I understand it. But I don't know.
Yeah, if I was getting free printers, one thing's for sure, I'd have them for
good point, Charlie. Wanted to apply with me.
For around about 6 months. I'd be doing the test reviews and videos on them, and then after 6 months, if I was a printer that I don't really need, I would charge it and help that
donate them or something.
Yeah, I know, and help that person get started with 3D print.
That's one thing I do like about Angus is he's actually been trying to he's got all these extra printers because they keep sending them to him for reviews, which he stopped, I guess. But he's got 40 or 50 printers. He said he'd like to donate them to a makerspace, but he's not going to start the makerspace because he doesn't have the time to do it. But
who?
The idea is a cool idea, and I know Joel. A lot of his he gives away or donates to the school systems or.
Yeah. Who was the first one that you mentioned?
Angus.
Angus, yeah. Yeah, and then you have Neres. Neres is sitting there with something like 70 to 80 printers.
Yeah. Which he's pretty good too, but, come on. Time to start unloading them. Give them to somebody. Raffle them off. If I had a channel like his, the ones I didn't use on a daily basis, I'd start raffling them away.
Yeah.
You raffle, you win the raffle, you pay for the shipping, the printer's yours.
Correct. But he wants to sell them for real money.
Well,
I'm just trying to start a makerspace up for the homeschool kids. And
the problem with starting a makerspace is you got to maintain a makerspace. And that's why Angus doesn't want to do it. It's completely understandable because it takes up time. You basically have to hire an employee to do it.
Yeah.
It's, you end up losing money. It's a non-profit. You're not making any money. yeah, you could charge dues, but even that isn't gonna. You know, when you have a bunch of people using one machine, that machine's going to be broken constantly.
Yeah, we got a lot of veterans and a lot of military personnel here, and a lot of them don't have the means to be able to buy a printer. So it'd be nice to help them.
Yeah, I mean, something like what Mr. D is doing, I think that is going to be a super thing because he has his own rooms where he can make the makerspace.
Yeah, it's the other thing, Robbie Mac, is insurance on those things. Insurance on a makerspace has got to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, there's actually one down here in New London, right down the road from me, about 15 minutes away. And there's actually 3 buildings that the town gave them. From what I understand, they're making money. This private investor did it, and he's got an employee, part-time employee that takes care of everything. And he's got 3 buildings, and one of them's 3D printing, one of them's metal fabrication and that kind of stuff, and the other one's like fabrics and sewing and that kind of stuff. And they're all like right next to each other, but they're 3 separate buildings.
Yeah.
And I guess he's actually making money. I mean, he's not getting rich off it. He's got a full-time job, but, you know, he's got employees that maintain all 3 buildings for him, and he, you know, makes, from what I understand, he's making $400 or $500 a building a month, which is reasonable.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I mean,
he's got to pay for insurance. He's got all the responsibilities. That's not an unreasonable profit.
Yeah.
I think he's charging like $15 a month for membership. You pay $15 a month, and you get access to all 3 makerspaces for that $15.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I guess there's like 600 or 700 members, which is pretty cool. They got computers, and they're not just like the 3D printing area is like a computer lab also. The metal shop is metal and wood and, you know, welding, and he actually has knowledgeable people there that come in and volunteer, and basically the volunteers get their membership for free kind of deal, but they volunteer to teach. Like twice a month they teach welding or woodworking or lathing.
Cool. I wish I had something like that around.
Pretty good setup. I would love to do that if I could make enough money to pay the bills.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get rich off of it. I'd just like to make enough money to pay my bills and not have to have a real job.
Yeah, I wish
if I was going to do that.
I wish I had something like that over here. I'd be going over there almost every day.
Yeah.
Especially
I'd rather do it right here. I don't want to go to some makerspace and have to deal with people.
Yeah. Especially in the wood and metal and welding. I'd love to in that area.
But that's the other thing is you got to sign in and sign out. And other people are using it. And I just have no patience for that. When I want to go do it, I just want to go do it, and I got to get it done. I'm one of those. When something comes in my head, I got to go do it, or I'll never do it.
Yeah. He's probably got enough machines there so that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, 10 people can work at the same time, right?
Who's that?
Not really, but what they do, you've probably seen it because he had it all over the advertising. He's got the auto eject. The build plate is on like a conveyor belt, and he's got a little knife that sits right on the edge of the build plate. And when the print's all done, he's got built into the G code. They use a hack of Astro print, from what I understand, and the build plate slides underneath the knife, knocks the print off. The print falls into a little bucket of, stuff. It sends off an email to you saying your print's done, and then resets the print bed. Auto loads the next filament or whatever. They only have like a selection of 2 or 3 different kinds of colors of filament, and it starts printing again. So it's constantly working. It works 24 hours a day.
Cool.
It's right. And you just put your print in the queue, and when it comes up, and then it emails you when it's done, and you can go pick it up, which is kind of cool.
That is cool. I mean, if I had more printers, that's something that I would like to do here.
You always want more printers done. You need 25 of them at least. Before I'd be happy, right? Fix. I don't want to fix it. I always have such problems.
Yeah, no, but that's something I can't do in this apartment where I'm living in right now. Of course, I need a 3-room apartment where I have an extra room that's a makerspace.
You live by yourself. Stack them things all over the house.
No. That's something I would not do.
Why? Who cares?
I don't want printers all over the house. I just want one room that is a makerspace. The living room is and stays as a living room, and the bedroom, well, nothing else happens in there. I mean, the bedroom that I have is almost as big as that bedroom where Tom has his printer standing in.
That's big enough.
Yeah. I don't need a bedroom that's that big. I'd rather have all those square meters that's over there in the bedroom up here in front where the living room is.
Oh. I don't know why it won't let me send you to my freaking Microsoft or something. Start listening up.
What's up, Mr. D? Is it getting hot over there?
Yeah.
What's a VFW sold for dollars? Very fine woman.
That tablecloth looks real nice in there. That tablecloth? Not put that
Else, please, just a little. I want everybody to shut up. You know, when the TV's on or something, or trying to sleep, they can just scream across the whole house. Make sure everybody hears.
Huh? Got to put your headphones on. Huh?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good morning, Colin. How you doing?
Your recommendation of phone stand worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
It took 6 hours to print, but it came out quite nicely.
Yeah.
Except for the bottom layer didn't play nice though.
Whoever was asking earlier.
Oh, you need to take a knife and maybe a blowtorch.
Oh, I worked on it with a file and a knife, and I couldn't get it cleaned up. It's a pain in the ass.
Hey, there's that ugly bug.
It's got a massive chamfer on it, so it's hard to get just right.
Oops.
I know that ugly bug.
Hey,
Let's see how good the stand actually works, though.
Yeah, that'll work. All right, guys. I'm
Here
going
we
to
go.
sign off. So, I'll catch you guys all tomorrow.
All right, have a good one.
If anybody else wants to start a stream, they can go ahead. And I'm done for the day, so you all have a good day.
You got to jump
All
up.
right, you start the next one.
Bye-bye.
Later.